Everyone joining me today. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I just came back from the office and I was like, I have to do this again because this is a commitment. I've committed myself that I want to do this. I want to, tell people outside there that they are not alone. I want to encourage them that they should not give up regardless of what they are going through today. Thank you once again for joining me. I really appreciate this. Please endeavor to like this video, share it with your loved ones, and your comment as well would do me well because I want to know, what you think about this session and what you have gained from this session so that we can better interact. Awesome. So today I have with me someone really amazing who is going to be sharing his true life story with you. I have John Paul Mangut. He's a self-help coach, and he's going to be talking with you guys regarding his real life challenges and what he put in place to overcome these challenges. Hi, Paul. How are you doing today?
Thank you. Thank you for me. I'm very, very good. How about you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience today?
All right, thank you so much. My name is John Paul Mangut. I have to correct that surname. It's actually Mangut. Thank you for having me once again.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for having me once again. I'm a self-help coach, content writer, and an impact coach. When I say impact coach, I generally mean I stand to help propel the best versions of people through their skills, through their purposes, in a way that at the tail end, it gives them impact to their society and their personal lives. I've been into self-help coaching for a while. It's been roughly 5 years now. I started as a teen coach actually. Just after my secondary school, I just had this great passion to come out and teach people, help them, because I saw loopholes in the lives of many people. Yeah, many people were not living up to expectation. They were living as if there was nothing bigger than them as it were, but it was not like that. So I started going to school in Lagos, going to schools in Abuja, visiting secondary schools and impacting them. We call it the Become Your Dream School Tour. We do that annually. Amazing. We do that annually. But currently I'm in the beautiful city of Jos, Nigeria. That's where I reside. And I've just been doing my works online rather than offline for now. So yeah, that's just it. That's me. That's what I stand for. Impact.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that introduction. It's really great to get to know, you're kind of person, people that believe that there is more to life, regardless of how they are living their life. You want to impact their life. You want them to believe in themselves. You want them to see beyond what they know Nigeria as. Like, it's all about entertainment. And I believe entertainment, there are more in our youth, in everyone outside there, beyond entertainment. That's a great work you're doing. Understanding your very busy schedule as well. Thank you so much for your time, for joining me here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is it possible for you to share with our audience, a particular time in life whereby you actually hit the rock pocket? What happened then? And what did you do to overcome these challenges?
Currently, I'm in my final year in the university. But this experience happened in my 100 level when I was in my year one in the university. I just got admission into the university, the prestigious Federal University of Nigeria. You should Google that. Beautiful. I just came in and I felt, because I didn't go to a day school, to a boarding school, a day school is school that you go to and then you come back home. Where a boarding school is a school that you go to and then you have to stay there, you sleep there, you eat there. You you stay here for months till it's break before you come back home. So I haven't really learned to stay with people, so to say. So I was coming from the day secondary school, and then I was going into the university where I had to stay in a hostel and then stay with in my hostel at that time. We were 4 per room. It was really, really terrible, right? We had lectures for the semester, and then it was time for our exams. Mind you, I was still a personal development coach, but I was just starting out. I read, I did everything possible, went to the exams, and when we came out, I noticed that I had a very, very terrible result in my 100 level. I really went into me. I felt like I was worthless. I felt like I was not doing much. And then my parents were not staying in the city of just with me. They were staying in Abuja. And so they felt like their son left home, went to school. I was playing around, messing around with their money, not meeting up to expectation. Like, it was really terrible. I had a lot of carryovers, which was really bad. And that was the point whereby I felt it was over. Really, literally, I felt it was over. I felt I was worthless as a self-help coach. I felt like I could amount to nothing. And what was really happening was that I was really having a mental disorder because of the room which I was staying as at that time. Like I said, we were 4 per room, and these people were senior students. I was the only one who was in 100 level in that room. And so it was really terrible experience where some are dehumanizing me, some are bullying me, some are taking me for granted because I was just new into the system. I was really kind. I was really just following up with them. And like anytime it was time for me to come back home from lectures around 4-5, I really have this anxiety. Like I was coming back to my problem, I was coming back to my body, I was coming back to meet the wrong people, which was really, really terrible at that time. And so it was a Saturday morning. We had just began the second semester of my 100 level. That was after seeing your whole results for 100 for first semester, and we're about to start a new journey again. I was like they went out. 3 of my roommates went out to a staying at that time, and I would be in my room this Saturday morning, thinking about my life, thinking about the carryovers I will come and write that 100 level. And so you know what? I said to myself, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. Let me just end it right here, right now. I don't want to seem like a failure to my parents. I don't want to seem like I was not doing much. I have some people who are not like my mentees, but were like people looking up to me because I started as a self-help coach already. And I was going to look like a failure to them because somehow around the equation, I will somehow need to show them that I'm doing good in my life with my grades, they're doing good, I'm really impacting life. But there was nothing to show, there was nothing to write home about. So, right, there's no purpose already, John. Just end it. You're not doing well, you're not doing much. And so there's this, I don't know, people from audience, there's this rat poison. We in Nigeria, we tend to have rodents even in our homes, stop us. So we tend to have this rodent medicine that we use to them into some food so that they get to eat them. That's what I was going to use to end my life. Can you believe that? Like, it was so really terrible. And I was alone in the room as at that moment. And I had bought the rat poison, not for the rat this time, now for a human being.
So what happened? What stopped you?
It's really an experience looking back
people
now.
Did people come in to stop you, or what not happened? Or did you just have a change of mind?
I actually was about taking this track point, but nobody came to save me. But in the midst of tears drowning down my eyes, in the midst of my emotions swelling up, I made a decision. And somehow God, I made that decision too. I say, God, on my own, I'm no more ready. But I don't want to take a step of faith and just try one more time at life at center. If you are going to save me from this, if you are going to help me, I'm going to put my own effort. I'm going to put all the effort required. I'm going to start working. I don't know what happened. I'm trying my best. And there were so many things happen. I could actually blame my roommates. I could actually blame the lecturers. I could actually blame who there is to blame. But there was no way to blame. It just happened already. If you are going to give me just this one last chance at life, me just flying out. There was no faith, like there was no hope. But faith, like of hope. Like, I'm just going to have
John,
chance.
I think your voice is breaking now. Your voice is kind of breaking. We can barely hear you. And plus, we have like only 15 minutes. So our time is almost over already. So
Oh, sorry.
I will just ask you one question. Um,
Okay.
when this scenario happened and you actually have a change of mind, all praise to God. That's why we can still have you here today. All praise to God.
Yeah,
I
always to do it.
know you're doing really good, but I believe you believe in yourself that you still have room for growth as well. So my question now is for the people that are watching us today that might be going through exactly what you've went through, what advice are you going to give them to overcome these kind of challenges, like the bully, the living with wrong set of people, all sort of things.
Um, Actually, I just have one advice for everybody out there listening to us this day. Um, is that you're your greatest fan. You're your greatest fan. You are the only one that can come out and save yourself. Nobody's coming to get you out of your mess. Nobody's coming out to save you out there. If you can, like, you have your inner powers are so powerful. Your willpower is so powerful. It was my willpower that helped me overcome that, plus plus the God factor in it. So yeah, your greatest fan. Always believe in yourself and try to see that you are able to start of whatsoever predicament you're going through. There's always possible if you can just be resolute with your will and be true to yourself.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for that, advice. That's a very great one. And
Thank
it's
you.
one thing that I've noticed, like everyone that have been on this program, like I don't want to use the word everyone. I'll use like 80% of the people that have been on the program. All of them lays emphasis on the fact that you need to believe in yourself. You are the only one that can save yourself, and you have to use your intuition. You have to go within
Beautiful.
in order to handle
Beautiful.
you, which is exactly the same thing you've made mention. And you guys don't know,
Beautiful.
people from America, Nigeria, South Africa, each and everybody, Canada, they are saying the same thing. So, guys,
Beautiful.
it boils down to you. And in some cases, we are our own problem. Maybe there's some decision that we are making that is wrong, or there are some set of people we are working with that is wrong, or there are some people we are living it that are not the very best people to live with at a particular time. You get what I'm saying now? So, which is
Yeah,
exactly
that's it.
what one actually made mention of. He wasn't a failure. He had situation of life that enforces him to be in a particular state of mind that he cannot concentrate on what he ought to do. And for this reason, he actually failed. And at a particular time in life, he thinks is a failure because he hasn't really digested what happened. But now, 4 years later, if he flash back, he understand everything that happened. He can see the big picture that it actually not him. is the situation of things that is at hand then. So I want to tell you today, maybe this is what you're going to do. Just look at yourself today and project yourself to 4 years to come and think, look at yourself from like 4 years afar. Like, what is happening today? Like, what is the cause of this problem? Like, be your own mentor now. Like, okay, if I'm going to a coach now, is 4 years older than me, or he have more experience than me, 4 years, sit in the position of that coach and look at your scenario. Thank you everyone for joining us today. That's about it. I don't want to take much of your time. We'd always have it
Thank you.
really short, really short and precise. Thank you, John Paul Mangut. I really appreciate your time.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. I hope we're still gonna have you these days as well.
I'm always open.
I'll definitely keep you posted.